is Trevor Hamanjanji from Zambia, and I'm here to testify on what the Lord has done for me in my life. So it was on the 2nd of January 2024 when I fell sick and I had symptoms of malaria. So I took anti-malarial drugs, and after some days I developed stomach pains. So we started visiting a lot of hospitals, a lot of clinics, and there was still no improvement despite medication being given. One hospital that we went to in Livingston, they ordered for endoscopy, where they have to put a tube in your mouth through your gullet and they check if there's anything wrong with you. So they said I had ulcers, bleeding ulcers in the duodenum. And after that I was given medication, but despite that medicine I was not improving. My stomach kept on paining and it was swelling. So months went on, and in August, one morning I woke up. I used to do exercises every morning. When I woke up, we did the exercise, I went back inside, and when I went back inside I developed sudden headache, and it was from here to here. So after the headache, I tried to stand later that evening. I could not stand anymore. So when I tried to stand, my legs would push me down. Like I just couldn't stand and walk anymore. So from that time, it became a bother to us. So we visited the hospital again. They checked everything. They checked the nerves. They checked how the tendons are. They checked everything that they could at the hospital, and they told me everything was normal. Everything was okay. So they gave me a referral to Lusaka, one private hospital, Coptic hospital. So when I went there, they tested everything that they could, and they said everything was normal. So I was referred again to the biggest hospital in Zambia, which is UTH, the University Teaching Hospital. So when I went there, I was admitted, and they started running their tests as well. And everything that they were running, everything came out normal. They checked all the vitamins, and the vitamins were above normal. My blood levels were at 14. They told me I would not be able to walk again. So they said I should be coming for sessions. They booked me for psychiatric sessions, that I should be coming for counseling to prepare my mind for disability. At Lusaka, they did MRI, they did CT scan, and everything was normal. They even repeated the endoscopy, and they found out that the ulcers were no longer there. At that moment when they did the endoscopy, my stomach was swollen, but the report was normal. So I was discharged out of the hospital without any medication. That's how we went back home. So I have a friend who used to send me links of Pastor Jerry's prayer sessions at 7 a.m. So I started following the prayers with Pastor Jerry. So later on, my friend told me Pastor Jerry is coming to Zambia, so we should go for the NSPPD conference, which will be held in Lusaka. So I told my mom, and we started preparing for the conference. We heard about it like a week before the conference. So we started preparing. We waited for the conference. Then on the 4th of April, we started off to the showground, and it was around 9 to 10 that we reached there. So we stayed there and waited for the man of God to come. And Pastor Jerry was ministering around 19 to 20, somewhere there. So there's a point where he said, you may not know what you're saying, you may not know what you're praying about, but I want you to say these words. When I say, wherever it's coming from, if it's from my mother's side, my father's side, you shout, lose them and let them go.
We are going to move from your father's house to your business, to your career. Anyone I mention, you may not know what you are saying, but just shout it. Lose them and let them go.
So I'm sure people were wondering why I was sitting and everyone was up, praying, standing, and doing all sorts of things. Because physically looking at me, you wouldn't tell that this person cannot walk. So he started declaring and saying, those that are paralyzed, those that are on wheelchairs, begin to walk right now.
As we make this prayer, blind eyes will open. As we make this prayer, people on wheelchair, they will rise from where they are.
That moment when he said, whatever you were unable to do, can you start checking yourself right now?
Wherever you are, I want you to do something you've never done before. I want you to check yourself. Check yourself.
So at that moment, I was sitting on my chair and I started trying to stand. So as I was trying to stand, I was shaking. So I felt like the wind there was a strong wind that came to blow me. I felt the wind, the coldness around my knees, and I just felt the power of God. And I stood. I don't know where that power came from, but I stood, and we started going to the front. So my legs were still pushing me down, but as we were going to the front, I was becoming more strong and strong. By the time I reached the front, they let go of me. I was still shaking, I was still going down, but I was standing on my own. That was the first miracle that happened, because I could not stand on my own. So few moments later, I was able to stand on my own without any shaking, without any going down. I was made whole. God was perfecting me just at that time, and it was something that was unbelievable, because I did not know how my healing is going to come. I kept the faith, and it was at that moment when I gave my testimony. I gave my testimony at the showground.
She was brought in tonight on her mother's back. She has not been able to walk since August 2024, August last year. Papa, when she came out,
she's not been able to walk since August 2024.
2024.
Why?
She suddenly woke up, had a headache, some body pain, and became paralyzed. She has a bundle of papers here, MRI scans, CT scans. She's a nurse, so she knows what she's talking about.
A nurse.
She's a qualified nurse.
Please, can you give her the microphone? Say August 2024.
August 2024, 17th August.
17th August 2024?
Yes.
You've not been able to walk?
I've not been able to walk or stand on my own. I've always been crawling or on my mother's back. I've not been able to stand on my own.
It's only your mom that been backing you?
Yes, my mom and my dad sometimes.
Oh, Jesus. The devil. The season when a child should be backing you, you are the one backing the child. So right now you can move on your own.
I can move on my own. I can even stand on my own for the first time since last year, August.
And everything that happened there is just because of the power of God. So I'm here to say thank you so much, Pastor Jerry, for coming to Zambia. Your coming was really a blessing in my life, and I know that many people were helped during that conference. So if there are any people that are still going through a lot of circumstances, they keep on believing that God is there, and your faith is going to make you whole. As you can see, I am able to stand. I'm standing on my own right now. I can do everything that I was not able to do. I can jump, and everything is perfect. Everything is just back to normal. I thank God for you, Pastor Jerry. May God continue blessing you for us. May God continue increasing the oil on your head. Thank you so much. Thank you very much for everything that you have done for us. May God bless you, and may God bless all the NSPPDians. Thank you so much. Indeed, what God cannot do does not exist.
NSPPDians, celebrate our God. Celebrate. Celebrate.